Well, Paul, what a performance. Must be delighted with that one.
Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased for the players because their work ethic and the way they responding to how we're looking to work. So to have a nice, relaxing, because they had plenty of bits the early part of the game, but to be a bit more clinical in the second half and get the third goal, which ultimately kills the game for their point of view. So I'm pleased that we managed to do that, and the clean sheet was obviously a big part of that as well, which was pleasing.
And it could have even been 6 or 7, the amount of chances we created in that game, and pretty much controlled it the whole way through.
Yeah, I think that there was large periods we did. I thought we showed a real energy. I would have liked us to be in a wee bit higher first half in terms of the press and try and stop inviting that longer ball where they then go and pick up bits and ask questions of you. So for that point of view, we'll look at that, but ultimately we'll not, the other side of it is we'll not get too carried away. It's one win. We're on a decent run in terms of not losing games, but it would be nice to keep a wee run of wins as opposed to win, draw, win. So it would be nice to get 3 points on the board more regularly, but today we'll take it because we've had plenty of tough afternoons as the season's been. So we'll take the win. We'll learn from the wee bits that we need to get better at, and obviously we'll enjoy the bits that we did do well.
And we talked yesterday about strength and depth now with the fully fit squad, and I think a lot of people were expecting Callum Morrison or Ryan Williamson to start, and they didn't, and you came and still got the result like this. How confident does that make you that you can keep the same team as previous weeks, even though you've got those guys coming back in, and still produce a performance like that and have them coming off the bench to make an impact as well?
It's brilliant to have them back in the squad, Callum and Ryan particularly, because they've been out longer term, but it would have been unfair of me probably when the boys have done so well. Yes, we've not picked up results as we would have liked, or maybe results that we deserved in the last 3 performances, but the players have showed a real appetite to work. We've looked a bit more solid as a team, so I thought they deserved a wee bit grace on last week's, obviously dropping the 2 points at the end of the game, but they know they're coming, and they're breathing down their neck, but they've got the jerseys at the minute, and it's entirely up to them to keep it until such time as I make the hard decisions that may have to come at some stage, because there's no getting away from it. These two are, and particularly are chapping at the door, as is Keena. He's constantly training well and ready to go. So once they get their opportunities, it's just up to them to take them. But in the meantime, the 11 that have started the last 4 games have been really good in terms of their consistency of performances.
And one thing in recent weeks has been the kind of need to stop conceding avoidable goals, kind of those individual errors. I thought that the 2 centre halves were terrific today. How did you view their performance?
Yeah, likewise. I thought at times we were forced maybe a little deep, but I think when Ramsbottom kicks as long as he does, naturally you've got to be a wee bit deeper, and Schiavone plays beyond them, so you've got that conundrum to deal with. So I thought they stood up to that brilliantly. Again, really pleased for them, because the clean sheets have been pretty vital for us, and we've nearly had enough of them. So the fact, again, we're getting a bit of consistency through that is pleasing.
And nice to see Michael Ruth getting another goal now as well.
Delighted, yeah. I think that's 4 and maybe 8 or 9 he's got, which is a decent return. But just his work ethic and what he brings to the teams, another pleasing part for us as well.
And just lastly, I have to mention the fans. Just how good were they today, singing and chanting for the whole time and spurring the team on?
They were outstanding again, and I think we need to give them something to shout about. I think I've said that in the past, and I think today we gave them that, and they fed off that, and then ultimately we then feed off what they're giving us throughout the game. So I'm sure the players would have enjoyed that back in today. And again, it's a long week for them. They work hard, and for them to come in their numbers and vocally back us the way they did is brilliant.
Thank you, Paul. Well done for today.
Cheers, Adam. Thanks very much.